You are watching 2+U Nevada. Joining us this afternoon, so excited to have Greg Mason and Cameron Smith here to talk to us about the UNR ski swap. And Cameron, you're the fairly new UNR ski team coach. I should say Nevada.
You should say Nevada.
I should say the Nevada ski team coach.
Thank you.
Tell us about your background.
Yeah, so I come from Colorado. I competed at the University of Colorado for 4 years, and then I was the assistant coach right after that. From that, I moved into the industry where I was working for Head Skis, and I was the national race manager. This team is fairly new. This is the 4th season. We're entering our 4th season. This is going to be my 3rd season of the team coming back and being a D1 program. So we're slowly rebuilding the program.
Yeah, and let's talk about the skiers that you have and the team that you have being an NCAA D1 team.
Yeah, so we have 15 athletes on the team right now. We have 7 women, 8 men. We're about half and half, so we have quite a few locals, some people just up the road, up at the lake, Olympic Valley in Truckee, as well as some international athletes as well. I'm really looking forward to the season this year. Last year, we had 2 athletes qualify for NCAA championships where they were actually scoring points for the team and for the university there. And I think we might be the only team at the university that can say that we did that. So excited.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Well, Greg, if you're a local here in town, before ski season gets underway, you need to go to the UNR ski swap.
That's exactly right. We've been doing the ski swap for some 40 years now. And of course, the venues have changed over the years. And right now we're at the Reno Sparks Visitors and Convention Center. We've been there for about 3 or 4 years now. And it works out great because it's a large venue, parking's easy, and it's just easy ingress and egress into that facility. We have a great relationship with Ski Pro. They're the ones that bring in all the gear. We've narrowed it down to one vendor, and it's worked out very well for us. The best part about this is, I don't know if you remember back in the old days, you would have to bring all your gear in and fill out forms, and the lines would be tremendous. Now you just take them to Ski Pro.
That's cool.
And you can start doing that now.
Oh, okay.
And
so Ski Pro is collecting items right now.
Right. They're collecting the items, limited to 10 per person. And you go there, fill out the forms. Everything's copacetic. At the end of the swap, you go back and check. Actually, you can check and see if your item sold through the website. But if it didn't, you go back to Ski Pro after the swap, the week after, and pick up your unsold gear.
Now, I find this hilarious, but you were telling me that there are some off-limits gear to being donated.
Yeah.
Because people don't want the sweaty, gross.
Yeah. Well, let's
long johns.
Right, yeah. Who wants someone else's long johns or beanies or socks, right? Nobody wants that.
Yeah.
But the other thing too is that helmets as well. We can't guarantee them because we don't know if they've been in an accident or not. So no helmets. But also sometimes skis come with old bindings that cannot be indemnified. So if you know if that's a good binding or not, if you're not sure, just take it off. And then we can still sell the skis without the binding.
That makes sense. All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty about the UNR ski swap. This is actually the main fundraiser for the team. Is that correct?
Well, one of them, yeah. Well, we have a ski ball that's probably the biggest fundraiser we have, and that's on the 31st. Is that right?
November 1st.
November 1st. Yep. Saturday, November 1st. Okay. And then this is probably the second. Used to be the first, but now it's the second. And this event is Friday the 31st, which happens to be Halloween, and then through November 3rd. The times are going to be on Friday, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
So you're going to go straight on Saturday from the ski swap to this ball?
Yes, exactly.
And you recommend people do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
That's great. Well, let's take a look at some examples of what kind of gear. And this is really just, prop, because you guys have wall-to-wall gear.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been to one recently, but that whole convention center, the rooms that we usually have 2 to 3 rooms, chock-a-block full. 4 semi trucks full of gear. Over, I don't know how many thousands of items that is, but everything from complete ski outfits to gloves, helmets, snowboards. I mean, for example, this one here, complete with bindings, is $450. And that's not a bad deal for a snowboard. And this is apparently an all-mountain board that is good for beginners all the way up into a good rider. So
And if
you
you're
name
the
it, we have
first
it.
75 through the door on the
Correct.
first day or every day?
So here's the good part. The first 75 people that come in on Friday and on Saturday, each of them get a day pass, a free day pass for Mount Rose. And then on Sunday, everything that Ski Pro offers is 10% off. Now, individuals, if I bring a snowboard in and I want to mark it at $300, that stays at $300 because they don't have the codes and everything to adjust for that. But all Ski Pro items will be 10% off on Sunday.
Awesome. Well, Greg, Cameron, thank you both for being here. Have a wonderful season this year, and you are watching 2 Plus U Nevada.